6-9. Hold.
No, he moved his right leg.
Hold. That's right. Hold.
I don't want to hear a no.
Guys.
That shit is
You move your leg. You want to peel it? Okay. Relax. You can't appeal a block if you're making a block roll. Black call, guys.
I procrastinated making this video for about a week. I didn't want anyone to say I'm picking on them. So I want to make it very clear that this is a general video. I am taking one specific clip to highlight the point that I want to make today. There's more than one use for appeals, and it's not just trying to get the call. Now, I didn't ask Pito about this specific incident, nor am I a mind reader. I'm not in Pito's head, but I have played a lot of handball. One thing you'll find in certain players is that they will troll you. And the point is to get in your head. The point is to take you off your pivot. And I think in this instance here, Pito knew with, full conviction that he moved.
Hold.
No, he moved his right leg.
Hold.
No, he moved his right leg.
Hold. That's right. Hold.
I don't want to hear a no.
And I believe he also knew that the line ref saw him move. And I don't think he was trying to get the call here. I don't think he was trying to be dishonest at all. I think Pito's a very honest guy. What Pito was trying to do here was to get in his opponent's head. And we see it work right away. Pito goes no. Tyshawn goes hold it. Pito goes no. And Tyshawn goes, whoa.
No, he moved his right leg.
Hold. That's right. Hold.
No, he moved his right leg.
Hold. That's right. Hold.
I don't want to hear a no.
Snap reaction, super reactive, whoa, no, like, yes, it was, I don't want to hear no.
I don't want to hear a no. That shit is
That was very obvious. And Pito knew it was obvious. It wasn't a small movement by any measure. It was a pretty big and obvious movement. But I think he just wanted to get in his opponent's head, right? He knew Tyshawn might have been a little bit on edge. Pito wanted to kind of drill into that a little bit more and maybe try to get an advantage. Pito's looking for any and every way to win. And again, I'm not singling out any one person here. It's a style of play, and it's a not only a style, but it's a strategy. It's a tactic, if you will, to gain an advantage on your opponent. Whatever you think is going to get in your opponent's head, whether it be verbal, whether it be, there's many different ways you could do it. You got some players who call blocks, moving or not. They just, a lot of excessive blocks. USHA nips that in the bud with their rule set where block stops the play. You got people who talk, trash talk. You got people who sarcasm. You got people who, are, witty on the court. You got people who take a wipe every single play, Are their hands sweaty? Maybe the first time, maybe the second time, but definitely not the third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th time, But they know that these things can get in their opponent's head. And so when they need a little extra in terms of an advantage on the court, certain players have different moves in their toolbox, right? Different tactics in their different tricks up their sleeve that they can pull out. And yeah, I think that's what this was. Again, I'm not singling anybody out. I want to make that very clear. Let me know what you guys think of this down in the comments below. Let's talk about it.